if I find a phone, I think now like I would probably do it. But back in the day, like when I was younger and I wasn't,
Yeah.
like I wasn't,
I mean,
you know, couldn't afford my own phone.
yeah.
Like yeah, or I would hand it off to someone that wanted a phone or needed a phone, or if I needed a new phone and I found the new phone, I would keep it. Is this thing on?
Testing 1, 2. Bueno, sí, 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 claro, claro, sí. Is it working?
I think it is. I see the red light right here.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, and then the doctor said that I have to check my balls.
We're live. Heido, we're live.
Oh, hey, what's up, everyone? This is Spilling the Frijoles. My name is Jairo,
And I'm Brian.
and we are
The
the
Mexican
Mexican Ways.
Ways.
And we have our awesome friend, Bill. I can't say Compa Bill no more, guys. He punished me. I'm not allowed to say Compa Bill anymore.
You can't say Compa Bill, but you're Compa Bill.
I'm Compa Bill, but you have Compa Steve, Compa Mike, Compa Jose.
Oh, you want to be different. You wanna be
Yeah, I
different.
started out
What's-
as,
Compas. What's better than Compa, Jairo?
Well, what do you call someone that kind of like, well, Tocayo, you can't really say it,
No,
right?
Tocayo's same name.
You know what Tocayo means? Have you ever heard like that
Tocayo,
slang? Yeah.
Isn't that,
So if you ever find someone that has the same name as you, Bill, like if their name's Bill and Bill, you're my Tocayo. So we have the
Tocayo,
same
same.
name.
Same
Yeah.
name.
so
Is there a
then I
word
have,
for that in English?
Yeah, is there?
a same name?
Yeah.
Is there like a phrase like, oh yeah?
No, it's not a phrase, a word.
a word then.
No.
No?
Yeah, because there's a word for that. in
Wow,
Spanish.
really?
It's Tocayo.
Yeah, it's Tocayo.
And that means same
So
name.
if I'm talking about someone, I'll be like, oh yeah, he's my Tocayo, meaning we have the same name. Like I know that
Oh,
word means we have the
interesting, yeah.
same name.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh damn, his name's Brian too. That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that would be, oh, his name's Brian too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
by
Pretty much.
Have you ever melt? Have you ever met another Bill? Like in your life?
Billy Joel,
You
Billy
actually met him?
Idol.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
like
You're
actually
Bill.
like.
You're not Billy.
Yeah, I actually have.
But you're just Bill. You're not Billy though, right?
No, not Billy. Bill. Yeah, Bill Tarr, the older brother of my best friend growing up, was
Yeah.
a Bill.
All right.
Yeah, I met a couple Bills.
Does it feel weird when you like say Bill even though your name is Bill? Like, hey Bill, like did it ever feel weird?
Yeah, you know what? It is weird when you
Yeah.
think about Bill.
Yeah, hey Bill, and you're like, oh,
That I like Shady. Like
Bill.
I was always more comfortable everyone calling me Shady my whole life.
Yeah.
It was Shady. It's so weird.
That's
And then-
funny.
It's funny.
Yeah. So Bill is like
But your official name is William.
William.
Okay, so
Oh.
how come you went Bill? You just didn't like the name William?
It was never my choice.
Mm.
Yeah. I went to school one day and I was walking out the door and my dad said, "Hey," I turned around. He said, "Bill." He goes, "That's your name now."
Really, just like that?
No,
Oh.
I have no idea.
I was gonna say because I know the nickname for William is Bill, so I know that, right?
Yeah,
William is Bill.
exactly. I think it's just what it is.
So yeah, because my brother's
Jose?
I call him Pepe, because he's Jose. So all Jose's their nicknames are Pepe.
Yeah, honestly, I have a cousin. His name's William, and they call him Will.
Well,
And I'd rather not be called Will. You know,
rather
Yeah,
call
I
him
don't.
Bill?
Yeah, so Bill works.
Okay.
Bill.
How about your parents? So they always called you William though.
If I was in
William,
trouble,
Get inside the house right now.
William.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's when you
I'm
knew you
gonna
were in
beat
trouble.
you, William. Did you raise your voice to your mother, William?
Wow. Yeah, that sounds
Get
crazy.
in your room.
That sounds scary.
Oh, it was, man. It was scary.
It's funny because my middle name is Alexandro. My first name is Jairo, but I never used Jairo, and just because of that reason.
Right.
I
you
told this
changed-
fool. I always used to tell Heido, like, bro, just say Heido. Like, be proud of that. Didn't I?
Yeah.
I
You
would
know,
always
that's
tell him.
so I swear I was thinking of that the other day. I was going to ask you about
Yeah.
that because you in high school were not Jairo.
No,
right?
I was Alex.
Yeah,
Well,
you
'cause
I've been
Alexander-
telling him,
interesting.
and I was
You-
telling him that since high school, and and
Wow.
it makes sense though because the way I was raised, like my dad, he always went through that, like that whole kind of his name was Leocadio, so he always went through like that name shame, and then he kind of like was he kind of told me the stories and the stuff he went through, and I was just like, you know what, screw that. And then which is really weird because he would tell me like, just own up to your name, be proud of your name. Because I told him like, I wish I would have had a more kind of Mexican name. I told him legit.
That's so dope.
And he was
Yeah.
just like, no, like because he went through something and he kind of got scarred. He was like, I wanted to give you a white name, a good name, something that I was like kind of used to growing up. So it's funny if you really see that, you see how much it kind of scarred him. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
I need to
You know?
talk to him about that. So the Jewish side of me, I would avoid. So there was a lot of racism.
Mhm.
Okay, so there, I grew up in an all black, Mexican, white, and Samoan place.
Yeah.
Like, and so then, and a lot of the white people were racist.
Mhm.
So in order to avoid like getting in fights and just gnarly shit, I would sometimes have to pretend that didn't exist. And I would listen to it, hear it, and so I know that that feeling of.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I'd step up and I'd be in a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You
that's
know?
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's
hard.
the thing, and it's like my dad said he never like in Spanish, nunca se dejó, meaning he never kind of
Let himself
he never like if he was getting bullied, he would defend himself.
he would fight.
But it was hard because he was outnumbered. It was back in the day. He went to Burbank High, and then it was like he tells me like it was literally like less than like it was like probably 5%. Just it was me and my brothers, and my sisters, and probably like I don't know like 5, 10 more kids. The rest were white. There was a few other like there was no Armenians because now Burbank High is like kind of I think it's like 40% Armenians and like
Really?
40% Latinos now. Yeah.
Well, I know
It's
Latino
crazy.
is 40% Latino everywhere.
Yeah, so he has stories, and now we actually want to bring in our parents to kind of say their story about like what it was like to cross and what it was to be like coming to these schools because it's in hearing them like I can tell you guys for sure it was totally different, and that's the one thing that we always say. I don't know, it's like we got to just appreciate where we come from and the sacrifices they made because like I never had to go through that in school. I never had to name shame or had to be like kind of like scared in a sense, where it was like it's crazy like just hearing those stories. Hearing them as I was younger, it's like I really didn't care. Like I was like, oh no, cool, whatever. You went to school here, that's cool. But then like hearing more of it, I'm like, damn, like you actually went through some shit, and that's crazy. Like I don't know how you guys did it, and
Yeah.
especially my mom too, that hardly talks any English.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy the whole name shame thing.
Yeah, so me, eventually, I just did that because I didn't like every time, like, is Gyro here? Is Gyro, Gyro Arasako? That was like my last
I
name,
don't
too.
get that one.
Yeah,
But
me either.
Jairo's a cool name.
No,
though.
yeah. So I'm appreciating it now, and I do appreciate it now, and I like it because I feel like it's unique and it's different. And it's funny though because Brian got used to so much saying Alex because we worked in the same
Yeah.
company.
I
Because
actually
even
like that. name.
even in my company, I went by Alex just because I didn't want people to have problems pronouncing my name when they're asking for me or whatnot. And now, like sometimes he still slips where like we'll be answering emails now, and he still goes, "Oh yeah, my cousin Alex," and I tell him like, "Tyro, fool, you don't have to say Alex ever again." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
Yeah, I was. I got used to it. You got me used to that.
Right.
But yeah, man, this episode about karma. Do you believe in it or not? Are you a big like person about karma, or do you just say like, nah, if it's bound to happen, it's gonna happen regardless,
Yeah.
So we'll get right into that. But before we
think
do, I have some funny news, and I think you shared this to me, Brian. I kind of want to share with you guys. 'Cause I thought it was funny. So there was this lady that I guess was making handmade tortillas, right? And she didn't know
Oh, that shit was
what the
funny.
roller she was using. You know what kind of roller it was? A
What?
dildo. And she didn't know. She thought it was an actual roller.
That's
And she's
great.
making handmade tortillas with a dildo.
Where did she get the dildo? Though? Was it her dildo?
They probably
They just found it in the shop.
That's the thing that I saw. It was
It's just
funny though. But
weird.
Derek's hit her up, telling her like, "Yo, we'll give you a real tortilla roller, so
Yeah.
you don't have to use that anymore."
I wonder what was better, the dildo or the.
Well, what gave it more flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh man, that's an extra spicy tortilla. Huh?
Imagine the people that ate her tortillas.
Yeah, they're like,
Yo,
dang,
these
these
are
are bomb.
good.
They keep
Man,
going back
They
for
could
more.
have been good or real bad. It just depends.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that was fun. When I saw that on Twitter. I was like, "What? Are you
That's-
serious?" It was
wow.
hilarious.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
that
she was
shit.
being real too. So that was
She's like, is it because she couldn't afford a tortilla roll? Is that what it was?
to be
Or is it
honest, I don't
because
know.
she just didn't know what the hell? She was
It just looks similar. Like you just.
I want to know if it was hers. Like literally, was it hers or did she find it or someone gave it to her uses and she thought, oh, okay, this is a good roller.
Or maybe she lost the roller and said, what could I use?
Yeah, that or that. Or that, exactly. Hey, did you guys hear about the memorial for Kobe?
Oh yeah, I heard
Kind
about
of a
that.
crazy date. Do you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys believe in numerology? That stuff. I know. Our compa Angel del Villar really believes in that.
Oh,
Like
like
he's big on numerology. I was actually like talking to him at a concert,
Can you
and he
explain a little bit what numerology is,
so
just in case some
numeral
people don't know?
I don't really know about it, but I just know it's like it's basically the study of numbers and how each number means something to like a person, like that there really is like meaning behind the numbers that go around you. So that's
Mm.
why he's a big believer in 27. I think it is.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, I
Dude,
remember that.
I think it is 27. And it's just he was just talking about how it's like there's things attached to it and that it's not just a coincidence. Like all this stuff is really your faith and it's crazy. Like there's a crazy thing behind it. And I don't know, like I like that whole the stuff they've been saying about like the Kobe's numbers and all that stuff. It's kind of crazy the way it's working out.
Yeah,
Like even to this Memorial Day, you know?
I think that goes back to karma and just all sorts of things that are meant
like
to
it's just
be.
meant to be, huh?
Yeah,
Because
like
it's crazy if you think about it. Like 2/24/20 is the Memorial Day,
it's
right?
insane.
So it's
Yeah.
just like if Kobe would have like passed away, like let's say next year, like that
It
number
wouldn't
wouldn't
work.
exist. It wouldn't even work. Like the way they made it seem, like 2 for Gianna, 24 for Kobe, and then the 20 years that Kobe played for the Lakers. So that's like crazy. Like you just think about it, like damn. And what's crazy, in my opinion, I don't know. You guys can maybe tell me if you think I'm wrong. Is it kind of crazy to preserve a body for that long? Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be, in the frozen room section for a while, right?
I would
To keep
assume
the
so.
body
I'm not sure.
preserved.
But first of all, I just have to say, because I wasn't part of your podcast,
Yeah,
just bless all the families and
Yeah.
Kobe. He is a legend. I've missed him every day since he's gone, and his daughter, and I just say prayers for everyone involved every day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just had to say that, but wow, I totally lost my
Yeah. So I'm
train of
just saying,
thought.
like, is it kind of like bad? Like, okay, obviously I've been to funerals and I've seen some people in my life pass away, and it's like right away. It's not like it waits 3 weeks or
But
whatnot.
did his body? Did they have like?
I
It's
don't.
not
I
a.
honestly
I
don't
don't
know.
believe so. So
I'm just saying it's like
but
it's a
that's
long
the
time.
It is.
It
No,
is.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's a
But I
very long
think
time.
because of the situation, and I'm not sure, but I think the remains were
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking.
it's a tough deal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think they want to get. There's so many people from across the world
Hmm.
that want to be a part of this, that maybe that's their decision. But
It's gonna be at the Staples Center, right?
they were saying it needs
His
to
memorial. I
maybe even
heard.
at the Rose Bowl or something. They were
Yeah.
talking
The
about.
thing is like I don't know. Do you know if where they're gonna bury him? Have they said anything about that?
Oh, that I don't know. I just know the whole thing. It's gonna be like a Michael Jackson thing, where I think it's at the Staples, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But I
something
don't
like
know like the final resting place.
Hmm.
But I think they're gonna do something.
that.
big
Isn't
like
Michael
that.
Jackson like Forest Lawn or something like that?
I honestly. Oh, I think you're right. I think
Yeah,
it is
he's
like in the one.
well, then
Glen,
Glendale going
over
towards
there.
that way.
That's
Yeah.
where my
Yeah.
dad and mom are.
That's
the
where
one in
my
Glen-
grandma is. Too.
Yeah.
Our grandma.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go out
And grandpa.
there.
Yeah, and Grandpa.
And
Yeah.
grandma and grandpa.
Let's
Yeah.
go out there sometime. And
I go a few times. Not a lot, but I wish I would go more.
I'll
but
be honest. I haven't gone ever since. It sucks to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Ever since my grandpa passed, I haven't gone to go see his tomb.
well, let's go together.
I'm down.
Yeah.
That'll
I
be
was
good.
smiling. I have to say why I was smiling, dude. Because my grandpa passed away, dude. I will never forget this. And we kind of laughed up there, and it was in good nature. And I know grandpa would have been funny, like okay with it. We were looking at grandpa, and I was with mi tío Ruben, and we were
Okay.
just looking at him. And there was a rose, like he had a bouquet over, kind of like on the left side. So his head was right here, his face, and there was like a big bouquet going up. And I guess the way a light was shining over a rose, it was kind of over his face, and his face, like it looked like reddish, like he had a bruise and stuff like that. And then my uncle tells me, and he was like, "Man, look, he started to decompose." And I'm looking, I'm like, "What? Like he's not? No, he's not." And he was like, "Yeah, look right there." I'm like I go like this. I move the rose, and then he's like, "Oh shit, dude!" He's like, "I'm over here thinking, fucking my dad decomposing and shit." I was like, it was just the time and moment how he did it.
Yeah.
Like I had to walk away. Like I just had to, cause he was laughing. How
Yeah,
Ruben
yeah,
is. He was laughing already. I was like, "Dude, nah, like, you're crazy." Like the thing, like the way he just called it out to me, he was like, "Man, look, my dad. Like I miss him. I love him." He's like, and he's already starting to decompose. And I'm like, what? Like where? Like it was just funny, dude.
Yeah.
You had to be there, kind of thing. It was the way he said, and I just do this. I was like, no, look, Theo, it's right here. And he was like, "Oh fuck!" He was like, "Fuck!" And I'm over here thinking this shit.
Yeah, you
Like,
thinking it was already going
it
bad,
was
like it was
funny.
like fading
Yeah,
away
like
and
he was
stuff.
like, yeah, exactly. He was already thinking like he's already going away. I'm like, yo, he's still
That's
cool.
crazy.
You know, he's still here. It was funny, man.
Yeah.
Man, that was tough
God
though.
bless him.
Yeah, no,
No,
Matilda,
yeah.
man. He's a funny guy. Matilda Ren loves doing like little dad jokes.
We should actually bring him to the podcast. I think he'll be an entertainer.
He's a funny guy, dude.
Yeah.
He's
He's always
real
been.
funny.
He's like the uncle that likes cracking jokes to like everyone. Like he has jokes like a bunch of them. Like he'll just like start talking. Hey, look, I got a joke for you. He'll just start throwing them.
Yeah.
Some of them are racist as shit, but they're fun.
Hey, it's all in fun.
Yeah, he has good jokes. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a good storyteller too.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a very he's
That-
good at that, and that's important.
That's your
kinda-
uncle?
Yeah, he's my uncle. My dad too. Though they're good at that. They're very good at like storytelling. Like it's funny seeing him. Like, hey, look, let him tell it, and it's like everybody he'll have the whole room's attention, and it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
dope.
All right. Well, what we're gonna do is take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about karma. And what do you believe in it? Is it
Ooh,
real?
let's go.
Oh.
Are you just a person be like, that's stupid? Let's see. I want to hear your guys' opinion.
All right,
All
let's
right.
go.
And we're back. All right. So, do you believe in karma? Do you? Yes or no? Just answer that right away. Bill, do you believe in karma?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brian, do you believe in
Yeah,
karma?
yeah, I do.
Okay. So what does that mean like to you? Like, I want to be straight up what I think about karma. You do good, good things happen. You do bad, bad things happen. It can be to me, it's like I feel like when I do something good, I just know that like eventually it comes around like hey man, here's
So you're expecting something.
there you go. We're expecting, huh? I believe that like
Expecting something.
yeah,
in
we-
return.
you
If
know,
he does something good, he's
I
expecting
feel
something
yeah. So here's a perfect example.
That's not what I think. for
I
the
have
record.
found a cell phone. I have found a cell phone, and it's pretty expensive cell phone, and I tend to try and give it back to the owner.
good.
And if I could, I do, right? And if I
Right.
don't, I'll leave it there and lost and found. Like I will do that. Why? Because when I've lost my phone, people have returned my phone back to me. And that's why I say that I feel like that's like me like just saying I believe in that.
What
and
if they haven't though, and you have?
So hold on. So we'll get to that because it sounds like Brian, it's happened too many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just I do believe in that. So any phone that I find, even if let's say I lose my phone, and I have lost a phone, and you know I did.
A lot of times.
Okay. No, I mean like lost it and I get it back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm still, if I find a phone, I'm still gonna give it back. Because it's not just because I say, oh, if I give this phone back, my phone's never gonna disappear. I see it as like if I do this good deed, eventually down in life, I feel like another good deed's gonna happen to me too. And just I believe in faith. I believe like you do something nice will come back to you.
Right. And more importantly, like, isn't it the root of it? Like, if you do good things, you will land up good.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, a phone, like you could, but you may never get 30 phones back.
Exactly.
You're always gonna do good, right?
I'm always gonna do good.
Yeah. And then you don't have to worry about something bad, like outside of God's will, let's say.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad happened to you.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah. So you'll
Does
so-
that make sense?
yes.
No. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
Okay.
Hold on, it doesn't make sense. So explain to me.
So, in other words, there's things that are good, bad, or indifferent that I guess are out of our control.
Mhm.
You know, like
Right,
hey,
yeah.
Kobe passing, like that's not karma. That is just something tragic. That,
It was
You know,
it
Right.
was just it was
Right.
it was just life.
but so outside of those catastrophe type of things, I think what comes around goes around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, like tipping the young lady today.
Mhm.
Maybe giving her a little extra pocket change. It's not about tipping, but it's about helping somebody.
So if you say that,
That's what it's
and
about.
I can. So I do believe in karma. But then I challenge it with this, and because even I believe in this too, where it's like, isn't that just the normal process of life then? Then just take away karma then.
Fair, yeah,
Do
but
you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that's just normal. Like it has nothing to do with karma. Like if you do something down the line, like let's say like you say, I return a phone, and I don't know, down the line I guess I get a good deal or something. It's like does that go hand in hand, or that's just life happening?
It can be both, but that's what I'm saying. But I just feel, I don't know. I just feel like in energy wise, it feels better to do something right than if I feel wrong if I was to take that phone, knowing
So
how.
the phone is a great example for me because the phone every time I've lost a phone, it never comes back.
Yeah,
It never comes back. Like it's just like that's it. It's done. Like I'm like, well, that's why I get insurance on my phone now, and that kind of sucks. So the way I see it is like, yo, if I find a phone, I think now like I would probably do it. But back in the day, like when I was younger and I wasn't,
Yeah.
like I wasn't,
I mean,
you know, couldn't afford my own phone.
yeah.
Like yeah, or I would hand it off to someone that wanted a phone or needed a phone, or if I needed a new phone and I found the new phone, I would keep it. I would keep it. And then and I think it does. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's karma, because maybe my karma is now that my phones don't get returned.
yeah,
You
it
get what
could
I'm
be.
saying? But or is that just the process of life?
Yeah, I think when we're younger, man, karma probably bit us in the ass a few times for all the crap we did, you know?
Mhm.
But I think as we get older, you're living to do the best you can so bad shit doesn't happen.
Right.
Yeah,
But bad shit's gonna happen.
It
correct.
is,
And is
but
that because
real
of
bad
something you
shit
did
could
in the
happen.
past, or is that because
I
you
mean,
did something?
that's what I'm saying. You just gotta say like one thing or another because it sounds like you're just
Yeah,
saying
so then maybe I'm
this is.
saying I don't believe in
Yeah,
karma.
you don't believe in karma. You're more like it's just bound to happen. The way you see it is, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And
Right. Yeah, and I do
whether
believe in that.
whether you do something good, whether you do something bad, maybe even if you do a lot of good, you still might get a lot of bad out of it.
Yeah, because I know your brother says this a lot
He's
about
telling
me.
you
Yeah,
what
but
you believe.
Your brother says this a lot about me. He says that I have good luck.
okay.
Is that true?
What
Do you
is
believe
that?
in that?
Okay, can you be more
Well,
That's
he
specific?
good
says like
karma.
oh, you're lucky you had the boy. Oh, you're lucky like just deals. Or I don't know what he says. I've asked him. I was like, how do you think I'm lucky? Like he's like, I don't know. You've just always been lucky. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I'm lucky. Like I don't, but I'm gonna be honest. Be like, I'm a good guy. I am a good guy. But
Maybe
to
that's why you good things happen to you.
no, I'm gonna say something. I'm a
Maybe
good
just because
guy.
you're a good
I'm a
guy.
good guy to just like to the people that I know, or I get to know you, but like just right off the bat, I'm not a like I'm someone will I don't think someone will say, "Oh, he's a good guy. He's
I
cool. He's
disagree.
helped me."
Yeah.
Because
When I first met you, then you walked out of the office. I was like, man, that's a good guy.
Yeah, you have good vibes.
uh,
Yeah,
have good
yeah, I
vibes.
totally. When you were younger, yeah, you mixed it up a little bit
Yeah.
and stuff. We're not.
maybe.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
were a normal kid that
It was a
scrapped.
troublemaker.
yeah, I was a big
Yeah,
time
I
He was
mean,
a
troublemaker.
cholo sin barrio.
I used to steal, Bill.
well,
It's-
we
it's-
all were troublemakers.
Yeah, I used to be pretty
Okay,
bad.
yeah,
So-
I was no angel.
Okay, so just so I know, right now you find the $1,200 cell phone. Are you guys going to return it to its proper owner
Right now.
right now? That's the
Me-
most expensive
Are you
cell
asking
phone.
me first?
All of us. I'm
Okay.
returning it.
I'm really thinking
1,000,000,000% returning that.
I don't know.
You
I think
twice?
it depends what's happening.
No, let me
To me, it's
help
really
you. Let me help you out
situational.
on this one.
Go.
Okay. Anyone who has that phone you have, right?
Yeah.
Has important shit in that phone.
Yeah, that's
Right,
the way
yes,
I
I
see
do.
it.
And you have to not fuck that person. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say the same
Yeah, I
thing.
just don't think someone will return my phone, which is
It
kind of what
doesn't
pisses me
matter,
off,
but
though.
that's where the karma thing comes in. You can't worry about that.
But he doesn't believe
one
in karma.
But that's what
guy.
I'm saying. Maybe that's maybe why I don't believe in it, because
Yeah.
it's true. Because what?
Maybe
why am I
not.
gonna do something good if it's not gonna get returned to me?
Because let's say it was my phone and you didn't know me.
Well, then you lost your phone, and I would just go my dad used to say, "Well, then you're an idiot for losing your phone." And my
Yeah,
dad
but
used to
think about it. I'm saying, let's say it was another Brian.
okay,
Okay, a guy just like you or me or him.
I would want that phone returned, so
Yeah,
I
so-
should do it. You're saying?
Yeah, because that phones are like important, man. That could have his kids' information and the kid, and they have a babysitter. Like there's all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
man.
So,
Phone, give the phone back.
how many times
please.
have you, Brian?
I think it would have
how
to
many
do a
times
lot.
have you lost your phone?
I haven't.
Okay.
I have the last time I lost the phone, I was in high school.
Okay.
And I didn't get it back.
Okay, so that's one time in your life.
Yeah.
In my
It
opinion,
was a flip phone.
Yeah, it was a
probably,
razor.
yeah.
It was a razor, a red one. I won't forget.
Okay, so in my opinion, the way I would state this is like you shouldn't keep the cell phones just because it's only happened once in your life. But if it was a constant thing where you tell me I've lost my phone this many
Yeah,
X amount of times and I've never got it back, then I would say your argument is probably a little more like you can say, I'm not going to return the phone either.
Let me give him an example.
But you know what? I think we've been around this where people around us have lost their phone and it never comes back.
Yeah.
And that's true. That's a true statement.
Okay.
That's a true statement.
Let me throw something
Well,
out at
me
you.
and him have seen people that lost their phone and it doesn't make its way back to them.
I
So
understand.
my thing on that is like, why do I have to be the one to
I'm
do the
going to
good
tell
deed?
you why. I'm going to tell him why right now.
All
Okay.
right, tell him.
What are these?
They're headphones.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So you lost 2 pairs of headphones.
Mhm.
Oh, I
You
see where
were
he's going.
you were bummed.
Yeah, it was.
You were bummed. Why?
because I lost my headphones.
But what were they about?
Oh, well, one of them had they were my first DJ phones since I
Okay.
started DJing. The second ones were an expensive pair that my mom got.
Exactly. They meant a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sitting here, my heart, I felt really bad.
Hmm.
I was angry for you because someone stole your shit.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. What you went through, you would never want anyone to feel that way, the way you felt.
Yeah.
So we figured
But that's
it out.
my thing. They didn't return
But
them. though.
we figured it out. But what I'm saying is, you got them.
I didn't get the same ones on the second one of the beats.
No, but we found the first one.
we did,
Which was
And
more
the-
valuable.
which were yes, they were,
Right.
they were.
So we found them. Someone returned
okay,
them.
yeah,
So I'm just saying that feeling of thank goodness we actually found the guy who stole them,
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
shook
yeah.
him down. That wasn't the best situation, but you see what I'm
so
saying?
past the good is what you're kind of ultimately.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's what, like why would we ever want to take somebody's personal stuff and not return it if it could mean something? You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's karma
I mean,
ultimately.
Okay, so we're talking about equipment. Now I'm going to get down to money. You find a wallet and it has $20,000 in it. Are you going to return it?
Okay, well now.
See, look, but you're changing your perspective just because now it's money involved.
Right. I'm willing to take the hit. I'm willing to take the bad karma.
What about the guy that's like, oh,
No,
20,000?
So right. So this is the deal. First of all, 20,000 stuffed in a wallet.
Yes.
Okay, with the guy's ID and everything.
I'll tell you this. He wanted, his
I
ID
carry
and
a lot of
everything.
money.
And
Okay.
you know what? He was planning to gamble that, whatever.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
Okay,
found it
so,
at the casino.
I'm returning 15 G's in the wallet.
Oh, you're going to leave 15,000?
So you're keeping.
I'm keeping my commission.
25%.
Wait. So who are you going to give the, who are you going to give the
I'm
wallet
mailing
to?
it to. I'm FedExing the thing.
Oh, you're going to mail
Overnight
it to
Yeah.
him.
just-
Okay.
I'm FedExing that overnight special delivery.
He pays for it.
Huh?
You give him the receipt in the wallet. He
Yeah.
should pay for it.
Yeah, he's gonna, of course, he's paying for it, and it's gonna be shy 5 G's, and it's gonna say, "Here's, I hope you're happy. I found it, and I took a little tip. Thank you. Sincerely, Ghost."
So you're going to let it go?
Sincerely
Casper.
friendly ghost.
Yeah.
Casper, your friendly ghost. I like that note a lot. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
And that's just from the heart. Like, and you know what?
Well,
He
you're
would
s-
be okay with it.
What's
But
that? But isn't that bad karma?
no, I think that's being a normal. You'd be a full karma. That would
A
be
full karma?
Yeah, that karma would be like, Psh, dude, you're a fool, because there ain't no karma that's coming back for being an idiot.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Bill, when it comes to money, he'll take some at least a little bit for himself.
I say the guys, that guy's gonna be stoked. If you have
Yeah, remember when I
20
lost my wallet?
G's,
I lost my wallet.
and you just cared about your wallet.
Yeah, remember when I lost it and the guy was emailing us?
Oh yeah. I remember that. So
That
Brian
shit was weird.
Brian
That
dropped
was a
Brian
good guy.
dropped his wallet
out of an Uber
out of an Uber, and I guess some
on
guy
Van
picked it
Nuys
up.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
Okay, on Van Nuys Boulevard, busy. Like
And there's cash in it.
no,
don't
there
remember.
wasn't. It
No.
was all my new ID. I had my
Yeah,
what's it called? What is it called? Like when you travel?
your passport.
I had the passport ID in it too. I had a bunch, had all my shit. Ever
Honestly,
since I moved those, I was like, I only need this when I'm gonna
Yeah.
use this. So now I only have like what matters in there. This guy, because I had a business card in there too. This guy emails me. He emails my personal hit the MexicanGueys at Gmail, and he's like, "Yo, I'm looking for Brian. Like, tell him I have his wallet." And then he gave me his address, and he said he picked it up. He's like, I saw it on the floor, and
but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine doing anything else with that. What would you guys do?
I don't know.
I would probably try to return it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, yeah, I think I would do the same. Yeah, for sure now.
Yeah,
Before I'll be like, oh, well.
See me,
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, let's say I have $300.
What would you do with the 15 G's though?
Oh,
yeah.
I'll probably.
I mean, what would you really do?
I'll do what you do.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
being real with you. I'll do.
Yeah, I
what you do.
mean, this is spilling frijoles.
That's what I'm saying, like,
Wait, would you keep the whole 20 or?
No, I would probably do what he did, like
Yeah.
return like at least 15 and keep 5. Just because I don't know, man. I just feel weird keeping everything. Now I'm gonna be real with
5
you.
is
Hold
not-
on, I'm gonna be real with
it's-
you. If 20,000 is just laying around
Ugh.
and it's a wallet and there's no ID, there's no anything, I'm keeping the whole thing. I don't know who to give it to.
What's the question?
I
on
would
that?
keep the
Ask
whole
the
thing, I
question.
think.
What's the question?
That's the
to
thing.
that?
What's the question?
Yeah,
Today?
if you found cash.
If I found cash, no ID, and it's in a wallet, no ID.
Yeah,
Let's just say
right.
I would keep it.
Really?
Who am I gonna give it to?
Exactly.
So, yeah, exactly.
Man, I would keep every penny of that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I'd put knowing me, I'd probably keep
Okay.
it and start handing money out. to
Okay, so
people, you know what I mean?
so
Oh,
A little
This
bit.
happens, okay, and I've seen this. Let's go going on the money. So we got your guys' answers. So you're gonna keep it, obviously.
I'll keep it all. Yeah.
He'll do
You're
even
keeping
if it has
everything?
the idea of a guy's.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
okay, all of it.
I'll be like, hey, I found it like this.
Okay, you give me
What,
his
you
idea
didn't
back.
see
I
20
don't think
Gs
you
by any-
would.
I would keep a lot of it.
Yeah, you would
Probably
not
75.
keep. If you
75%.
found 20,000 in
20
the
Gs.
dude's wallet.
I would keep, yeah, probably like 15, 17K. And I'll be like, that's all I saw was this, bro.
Okay, hey, you know what?
That's
I
my
mean, I
fee.
can't. Yeah,
That's my
your
fee.
fee. Yeah, I mean that's why I know. I know
My fee's a little
$5,000
higher.
fee would be like he'd be. Hey, that's a great fee. You know what
It
I'm
is,
saying?
it is.
Okay, so I went 20. If it was just 5,000, you still keep a fee.
What's that?
If it was $5,000,
Yeah, how much would you keep?
You
it
mean
with?
if it was 5 in the wallet?
yeah, 5,000.
Oh, there's a fee no matter what. If
Okay.
it was 5,000, the honest answer,
Would you keep?
I would give him half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fee. That's a
50%.
50%. Fees change.
He has increments.
Yeah,
Well, it's
however
all
much he finds.
all based on. yeah.
Okay. What will be the determined factor, just so we can get this out of the way, if it was a certain amount of money, like $500, would you still keep a fee of it?
In his wallet?
Yes.
No. I
Okay,
would-
so
I
you
would
actually give him that
I'd
back.
return
So
it.
where does it break your
Wait,
limit?
what? So you would return the wallet with the money?
500
If
bucks,
it's
yeah.
$500 in the wallet, guy's wallet, $500 like that. Yeah, 5 $100 bills and his wallet with his ID, everything 100% keep. I'd send him
Everything. Okay, so where does it hit your limit? Where it's like
it hits
I'm
your
keeping
limit.
up a fee.
It hits your limit when you're carrying around more money than you should be, and that means it's incremental money. You have extra dough, or you're either selling, you're
Ah.
gambling, you're partying, you're doing something with that
okay.
money that you were gonna lose in one way or the other, or do something with it that
So you believe people shouldn't
Got
be
it.
walking with that much money around?
yeah,
that's what you're
because
saying.
it was leaving his wallet for something.
Yeah.
Right? The $500, man. Again, I just go back to this guy could get hurt. This could mean a lot. Like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
What about you, Heido?
I mean, 500. I probably still keep a little bit of portion of it.
Yeah,
You
for
would?
me, there's always a fee.
No,
Even if it's $20, I'm keeping the 20.
Nah, I wouldn't. Not the 20. 100. I wouldn't.
That's for
either.
gas. If I have to take it.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I mean, you know what?
I mean, you would hope he gives you something. You see, but
Yeah,
at that point, it's
right.
like I value my wallet. Like, what am I
100%.
valuing more? Do I care about the $100 or do I care for my personal things?
The
I care about my personal. Now, if I have $1,000, then I start worrying about the $1,000.
Yeah.
Then I start thinking like, F the personal for now. Where's my $1,000? But if I get my personal stuff back, I'm still happy. But I'm mad that I lost $1,000.
And that barrier is 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your personal stuff's worth a G without question.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Going to the DMV, I'll pay someone $1,000 to do that for me.
No.
You know, wait in line, deal with the test.
All that crap.
Ugh.
Imagine everything. You got to call all your cards,
Ah.
and especially if you're a person that has a wallet like this fat.
Hey, another thing though, because I ran into this a lot. People don't return keys, and I've always had like a thing on them, like the Ralph's thing.
Yeah.
Because I've lost a lot of keys in my life, probably like 5 now.
Wow.
What about keys? Why not return keys? Why don't people do? Would you return keys if you found keys?
Well, how do you return them?
Yeah.
The Ralph's thing, you take them to the nearest Ralph's.
Oh, it has a Ralph's card on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're being honest on spilling the frijoles
Yeah.
with Mexican Ways.
I'm
number
saying,
one
guys,
podcast.
guys, return the keys, please.
Yeah, I would,
I
man,
lost so many keys, man.
man, I can't tell you I would do that.
Damn.
The honest
You
answer
wouldn't?
is first of all, I didn't even know you can do that. Like if it had a Ralph's thing on
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
that never even occurred to me. But I would just keys laying there somewhere. I'd probably try to put them up on a thing if there was.
I'll just grab them and be like, hey, someone
Someone
left their
lost their
keys here.
keys.
Yeah, bringing to a lost and found.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it. I would do that.
Going to a Ralph's like
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with an extra pair of keys. I'm what? Am I gonna get lucky one day, find this person's house?
So the chances are lower to return them. You're
I would
saying
just-
you wouldn't return them. Like if you saw them on the floor
If I saw them
with like a car
if
key
I
thing.
saw them outside on the floor, I don't care for them. I'm not gonna pick them up. I'm not gonna go and start seeing which one's the car too. Like I don't care for them. But if it's
keys, anyone.
if it's in the store of Ralph's, I'll pick them up
Oh,
and give them
yeah.
to Lost and Found.
Casino.
If I find them, I'll go give them to Lost and Found. I ain't gonna grab them and go, dude, there's so many cameras there. That's
Yeah.
stealing. I
Well,
get in
no,
trouble
I'm
for
not
theft.
saying that. I'm saying like if you find them.
Oh, I'm gonna go return them to Lost and
Yeah,
Found.
okay,
I won't
okay.
keep them. What am I gonna keep their keys for? Why do I care
Yeah,
for them?
right. That's what I've been confused.
Yeah.
Mine have always had the Ralph's thing on them.
Now, what if you have their keys and their house address next to it?
Damn, that's scary.
I'm just
right
kidding.
there.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm
Don't do
messing
that.
around. I'm messing around. That's too much. Already. Now you're like, fuck, maybe.
You go to their house and drop off the keys. Well,
That's the
make
wor-
yourself.
And there's
make
a
yourself
note
the
to the
fee is-
neighbor that they're away for the weekend.
That'd be funny, man.
The neighbors, oh yeah, they're gone for a month. They're like, oh shit, now they're thinking. Like,
And they said, "Hey, we know you're not taking care of the house till the weekend." But
and they live in Hidden Hills and shit like all night.
It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
funny.
Oh,
No,
I gotta
yeah.
if you
think
need
about
any
it.
extra cash, here's this number to the safe.
So here I have one that I want to just say, guys, because this is when it really comes down to doing the good deed for a day. Like if you're walking and there's like someone in front of you and they drop money, like literally say like $300, and he doesn't see it and he keeps walking, you're gonna be like, hey, you dropped your money, or are you gonna be like, oh, put your feet over it, and like do that stuff.
Could I tell you a quick little story though? That
Why
kind
it's
of
happened?
well, so real quick, I was at I went to this not chiropractor, the pins, whatever you call those things. It's the
Acupuncture.
acupuncture for my knee.
Yeah.
This is like 2 weeks ago, and it's not cheap. It's $300 a session. Yeah, cash. And so I went to talk to the doctor real quick, and the lady's like, they were in a hurry. They were busy. She's like, okay, we'll see you. You're going to come back? Yeah, I'm coming back in 3 weeks. And she goes, okay, well, we'll see you later. And I said, oh, wait, I didn't pay. And she goes, you didn't pay? And I said, no, I didn't pay you yet. And I was like, what did I got to admit, I'm like, what did I just do? She
That's
goes,
another one.
I totally
another.
thought you paid. I said, I didn't pay. I give her $300, crisp blue bills. And I bounce and I go to my car. I go, man, I'm like, I'm ridiculous.
And
like,
then
Oh, that's
you
what am
go
I
in your
doing?
car and then your battery doesn't turn on.
No, yeah, it's like, no, but that one stuck with me. So there is definitely
Okay, so then
levels,
let's say this, because this has
So wait,
happened.
would you have rather kept that?
100% I would.
And there's nothing
Okay.
wrong with that. No bad
I
karma
don't
there.
believe that's a karma thing. Okay.
Mm.
Not, I don't want to go on too much, but I got it real quick. When I was at San Diego State, my teacher, it wasn't called karma, but it was a class where if you can validate your actions, you can move forward. So basically that next day he said, go out and figure out something that you can do, that you could justify, that you believe in. So we went to Food for Less and we got a shopping cart, and I was like, meat, $4, this should be 99 cents. I only could afford that. And I'm looking at this, and I'm a college student. And so that's back in the day. You guys are probably too young, where the stickers, there was no barcodes back then. It was these little stickers that you pull off. So we shopped and we bought like $140 for like $30.
Wow.
And I shared that in my class at San Diego State with my professor. He's like, that is perfect. You know, you 100%. Like I believed in it. So
Yeah.
there was no car. Like Food for Less is a multi-million-dollar chain. He's
Right.
like, hey, you justified it. Good job, Bill. Here,
Oh,
you.
so it's justifying it. It's what makes it right.
And if you really believe it and you can make valid points to why.
So
he
if I
said-
believe, if I
Yeah.
find the new iPhone 11 and I have an iPhone 9, I'll be like, yo, I really need this phone. I need the size. I need this. I'm a social media influencer. This is what I need. I'm gonna clear it. And I'm
someone's
gonna
hurt
make it.
though, you're destroying somebody else.
But he doesn't need it. He was able to afford. He can just get another one. He probably has insurance.
But that's not how that works. He has all that stuff in the phone. If Apple truck went over to the side of the road and spilt a bunch of Apple phones on the road and you could pick up 5, 6, 7, 10 of those, I think there would be no karma to that.
Mm.
So I guess it goes down to like
Robin Hood.
if it's like there you go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's going down to like you can basically say it's okay to steal Food for Less if you change the.
Hey, Robin Hood, steal from the rich,
Yeah.
give to the poor.
Give to the poor.
Okay.
That's that, and then there's no karma to any of that.
Okay, so I want to say something because I know that what you said, you said that you could have left the acupuncture place without paying. Okay, now I'm gonna be real with you guys. Okay, and I've done this before. You guys tell me what you've done. So I order whatever food or whatnot. I give $100, and this person gave me $40 extra back. My food was, let's just say, just to make simple math, my food was let's just say $40, and she was supposed to give me 60, but instead, let's say she gave me 80, so $20 extra. She miscounted. Okay.
At the cash register?
Yeah, at the
Or-
cash register.
Me
And
and- we've been in these situations a lot, you and I.
And I've counted it. I counted in front of her, and I'm like, I think you gave me extra. And I go here, and she goes, oh my God, I did. And I've done that. I've
Yeah.
never like.
And that's funny because I've been in these
You're a good
situations.
man.
I've been in these situations with him, and I see him. Like, I'm so fast on him.
Yeah,
I'm really fast on
Brian
those.
is fast.
I'm fast. I'm like, so when I see that, I'm like, I tell him in Spanish, right? I'm like, tu vete, yeah. Like, and then he goes like, okay, and he just walks away. I'm like, yeah, like I'm like with you. She made the mistake. That's on her. Whatever. I don't know. I see what he does do that. I've seen him do that before too. But I'm the other way. I'm more like, hey, if I can get away with it, I'm gonna get away with it. It's a good day. It's my
Yeah.
lucky day. It's what I see.
Yeah, so man, I'm getting a little complicated here because so going back to the doctor thing,
Mhm.
this is a family-owned business,
Uh-huh.
right? She's the wife of the doctor. Okay,
Okay.
they rip everyone off, so it's a rip-off.
Yeah.
They're sticking needles in my legs. So $300. So stealing from the rich, you gave this girl, you saved her job probably.
That's basically what I said.
Yeah, so
Probably, yeah.
because
yeah,
she'll be
so you'll
she'll
get
be
a-
$20
Ah,
less. And I think
Yes.
Fabian, I know you're far, but in Target, cash register people, they're very responsible for their cash, right? For when it comes to it.
I believe so.
Yeah, right. Okay, because Fabian used to work at Target, and I know like that box, like you're responsible for
Yeah,
all
it's
the
your
cash in
box,
there.
yeah.
And
What
like if you're low on money, what happens? Do you know?
I wasn't a cash register.
No, but I'm pretty sure you get in trouble, right?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
Because I think they count it every time they end their shift.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine you're responsible for
yeah.
I mean,
You're responsible. They're gonna assume you're stealing from the company.
I mean, I would think so. I worked in a cash register. in my-
If Brian's making me take these 20
Yeah.
bucks,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
girl's gonna be like, I don't know what I did. And the first thing they're gonna say is
Man.
you're stealing from the
You
company.
gotta be fast. You gotta be fast. Oh, I have a funny story too, very similar to yours. My dad, remember
Let me
with the
see.
the carnival?
Oh yeah.
So
It's pretty funny.
they hit my dad's like an 18-wheeler's trying to get into a small ass street because you know how they have the rides. He's trying to get into a small ass street, and honestly, it was like 2 a.m, and I just hear deet deet. I just kept hearing deet 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 like 2 a.m. All right, and I guess like I look out the window, I'm like, oh shit, like he was close to the car, and I see where he's trying to fit. This guy did not fit, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wake up my pops, and I tell him I was like, hey dad, this fool's trying to get in, like he's not gonna make it. Sure enough, whatever, the guy hits the car. Boom, we hear the alarm go off. He hits our, our car. And then we get the information, everything. The guy goes like, look, I'm fucking just, I don't care. Move the car. I'm trying to get in. Talk to this guy. He's the one that runs everything. He'll give you the money. Cool. Talks to the guy. The guy tells him like, hey, like, go get me 3 estimates, please, like to fix your door. Like, I'll give you the money, whatever, whatnot. He gives them the 3 estimates. They're texting this over the phone. He tells like, all right, cool. Is it cool? He gets the 3 estimates. He's like, is it cool if I give you like $1,100? And my dad goes like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Like it was crazy. They're like carnival people, like super quick because obviously they're only there for the weekend. And he took care of it and he was good at his word and everything. Day comes Sunday. He's like, but I need to give it to you on Sunday when I get paid. Okay, cool. He comes over. He gives him he has a brown paper bag, like just a brown lunch bag, and he gives it to my dad. And he goes like, here. And my mom's there. They're both there together. And my dad goes like, oh, he goes, it's all in there. He's like, you're good. He goes, the guy goes, you're good. You know, like you're good. Like it's all in there. My dad goes, well, should we count it? And then so he opens the bag and he sees it. And he says when he saw it, he's all like, it looked big. And it looked like to me, it looked, I wasn't sure. I even like, you know, what do you call it? Like you wind it, like where you kind of like flick them.
Yeah.
And he goes, and it was hundreds. He goes, I don't know what made me like just want to count it. And then my mom saw it. She says, I saw the minute he took it out of the brown bag, I knew it was more than $1,100.
Right.
I knew, like for a fact. And then so she was already telling him, like, no, yeah, mama was like, let's go, you know, we're good. And then he's like, well, let's count it. The guy goes, oh, well, now that you took it out, let's count it then. He takes
How much was it?
It was 4 G's. It was 4 G's. Wait, my dad, my mom says, the funniest thing was seeing your dad's face after he passed 1,100. Like, and he still had a waft. Like, he was just like, and guy was like, oh man, let me see. Let me just keep going. And I think he was doing it on purpose. Like, cause the way he did it, he didn't have to do that, right? Like,
who cares?
Who cares?
Now,
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, we don't
but I think he was just doing it to like, hey, you could have gotten away with this. Cause he legit told him like, here, you can take it, go for it. Like it's all there. I think they gave you the wrong bag. This is probably for another person. He's like, so here, give me that. Take that.
Oh man, that makes my 300 look like nothing.
Yeah, that was funny.
What kind of karma is that?
I mean, maybe that was karma from something else. That was torture your dad karma.
Oh, that shit was funny. He always tells me that story. I heard him. It was funny.
That hurt him.
Yeah, that hurt him for sure.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, like Brian, like you say, things are bound to happen in your life. But I think it's just as a good person, I just want to feel like I did good deeds, and that's it. As long as I feel good. You know, like I said, like, you know, you guys are saying like, oh yeah, but you're expecting them. I just expect good things to happen in my life.
A big believer in that. Like we said in that podcast, I think it's true. I think it's very true. If you're doing good and you're passing good,
yeah,
it's like obviously it's not expecting anything. It's just like it's cool to see other people do the same.
Yeah,
and I think when you're doing that, you're really passing the message of like doing good, and other people seeing it's just on them to want to do it or not.
Exactly.
Do you think people who win lotteries, like if we did a analysis of everyone who just won a lottery, like do you think it's like we would find all good stuff? You know what I mean? Like, because I've always wondered that. Like, I can't imagine that the people who just won from Pasadena, my wife was telling me, oh, in Pasadena, they just won 18 million. I go, babe, you know what? That's great. God bless them. Unless it's someone I know. But I'm saying they must have been great people.
Yeah.
Like I wonder.
We would hope. We would hope. And that's funny that you bring that up because, you know.
Well, see, that's my thing. I hope. But my thing is, I don't think it matters.
Look, and this is what
So then that's not a karma thing. I always thought the lottery was
I'll say this, fool. And I don't know how in the world. But your mom is so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
And she
I was just going to say that.
Freaking wins in those casinos. Bill, literally on Friday.
But I know my mom. My mom is kind of a punk. You know my mom.
I don't think she's a punk.
She is nice. My mom is honestly everybody. Because I know my real mom. My mom. She will. I gotta be careful how I say this because she is a sweetheart. She is.
I know
she's the best. But like her real side. Is like. Well, yeah, you got to let her down, and then she'll be like, "Okay, you're cut off." So until then,
right?
Because I've seen her cut people off, and I'm like, "Yeah, she's more cold turkey than I am." Like she'll tell me, like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "Well, cause like they're cool, and I like them, and I want to help them." No, you don't need to do that.
Ooh,
yeah, exactly.
No,
so I'm just more, and my mom to tell me that my mom is. Guys, my mom's crazy. Everybody loves my mom. She's
super sweetheart. She won.
I know.
She won, and then she paid for our breakfast. She paid for dinner. Like she wanted to take care of it. And dude, I was like, that's awesome. You know, she doesn't have to, but she's doing it because she won.
Yeah.
That okay. Quick question. And that's awesome. But if I won, if you won, if we all went to a
I know where you're
casino,
going with this.
yeah,
Now.
let's end. We could end with this. It's
Yes,
your show.
let's end it with this because this is a very
You
important
asked the
one.
question.
I'm gonna ask it, okay? And
Okay.
I am a big believer in this. Okay, and I'm gonna say it right now. Let's say all four of us, even our camera guy. Let's say we go to Pachanga and I win. Let's say I'm just gonna say a number. I win $2,500. I will give you each $100. And if you guys complain, oh, well, you should give me more, then I won't give you shit.
Okay.
So I'll give you each $100.
Okay.
Just because I won.
Great.
It's not
Hey,
my money.
No.
When Heidel's buzzing,
I love-
he's very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
He'll give you that 100
No,
turns into 2. Right
Yeah,
away.
but
Probably,
I
yeah.
know that's
Here,
all.
do another
You know
100.
what?
I'll go like this.
So
Here,
dope.
here's another 100, and if you win half of anything,
Yeah.
just hook it up back, and that's it. It's like I
Yeah,
gave you
that's
100.
it. Hey, so he throws that out there though.
Hold
No.
on, but yeah, but the first 100 I gave you, all you win.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that. So 2,500.
Uh-huh.
If I won 2,500, this is definitely what I would do. And how many people were there?
Let's say just us four.
Just us four?
Yeah, just us four.
Oh, so if it's you guys and I won 2,500, I'd give you guys 1,000.
Each?
No, I'd give you guys 300.
Oh, okay. You'll give us 1,000 to split it.
Yeah, I'd give you guys.
gotcha.
If I won 2,500, yeah, and you know me. That is,
Yeah.
doesn't that sound like what
Yeah.
I do?
I wouldn't
But
take it though.
you-
I would tell you.
But I
"B,
would
did
say
you
this.
win
But I would say this. I would say have a here. No, we're all hanging out. I just won 2,500.
So you're saying
I'd
like
go,
have a blast.
I'd have a
Have fun.
blast, and if anyone wins, take care of the old man.
Yeah, he's just saying.
That's what I'd say for sure. So if
I mean,
you
but it makes
won,
sense. We're having fun.
So my thing is, and it puts me in a situation
and
where
that's me. I wouldn't
I get
expect
that.
that from you.
I know
though.
you wouldn't, but my thing is, it's like, I don't know. It just that's kind of crazy. Like I wouldn't accept it because I see it as in like, yo, if I win, yeah, I'll be like, look, let's all go to dinner, let's all have
Different.
fun, all on me, all on me. You know, like I'll take care of you guys. Let's have some fun,
That's awesome.
or gamble with me. Let's do that. But like to give you 3, I don't know. It's to me, it's like I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's why I don't think I would do 3. I love
But
you.
So I would
but
feel bad. You would make me like you're kind
I
of
would-
making me feel bad.
I
right
would
now.
do. I would do.
No,
yeah.
but
Well,
look,
he's the big tipper.
I'm
He's tipping
a
freaking
gambler,
$100, so he's
though.
gonna give money. You know what
I
I'm saying?
would, but that's because we went and gambled. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
you know,
I get it, but
Look,
I think I would be very, I would be, and I would hope I don't think it would have caused anything because we have great communication. But I really would not accept that. I'd be like, hey, be honestly,
even if
bro,
it was
no,
like 8.
thank
Okay,
you,
I should
thank you. Like,
preface. You're
Okay,
welcome.
Let's say you hit jackpot. Let's say you hit jackpot. It's 500,000. Are you gonna give us all
Okay.
100,000 to share? in between
No,
it?
no.
Okay,
This is
see,
what
so
I
that's
am
what
going
I'm
to give you. No, if it's how much?
500,000.
Okay, so let me
Progressive
clarify this.
jackpot.
So first of all, $2,500 comes and goes, and
Yes,
and
I
if we
agree.
won it, so what time did I win the 2,500?
Let's say we got there and 2 hours in, you bam, you hit.
Right, so we're still
it's
there
like
for how
9.
long?
Yeah.
We're
like
still there all
Probably
night.
another good
Probably gonna
5
be another,
hours, 6
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, so yes, guys, let's all put our money away. Here's $300. I'll take $300 and let's all have fun. If I blow through this and you're up, toss me some money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
be, you know what I mean?
for sure.
Like all of a sudden I have no money. You guys are, but if I
and I'm
want,
doing good and shit. I'm like,
if
yo, bro,
I
I'm
want-
doing good.
Yeah,
bro. Hey,
right.
How you doing?
I'm waiting in the car. I'm like, I'm broke. If I won 500,000,
Yes.
how much would I give you guys?
Yeah.
Because now that's college and that's a different.
Yeah. Different
Animal.
level now.
Okay, 500 grand. We're all together. Is that net money where I get 500
I don't
cash?
No,
know.
I think you get 40%.
I don't
that,
know.
or
I don't
What
know
do I
if-
get though?
I don't know. Okay, let's
Just
just
give
say
me a number
500
that I'm-
let's say
that-
you'll get 350.
Okay, I get 350. Get 350 cash.
Yeah.
I'm giving each of you 10,000.
Damn, that's very
Damn.
generous.
Yeah.
Very.
350 cash,
Yeah.
and you were there with me when I got it.
That's a lot of
That's
money.
karma.
But I
Yeah,
didn't even do anything.
But you guys, I would honestly want you to freaking live that
I
experience.
think I would cry.
Yeah, I would cry
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
I literally would.
What
You
else?
would make me cry. I'd be like,
Yeah,
"Fuck,"
that would
like,
be
I would wa-
amazing. It would be life
I would want to
changing.
make
It would
out with you
change.
right there and then.
Yeah, but
Just
that's
kidding.
300. If I had 350,000 cash in my pocket to walk home with, and you guys were there, yeah,
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
that's fair.
All right, well, let's
Yeah,
take.
I guess
Let's
it
take
What
a-
would you
I
give
guess it
me?
would be.
let's take Bill.
I
to
think I would
Pachanga.
Don't
give you.
tell
It
me.
would be in the G's for sure.
It'll be
Yeah, think
G's.
about 350 because
Yeah, it's
now
a lot of money.
you
Yeah.
still have 320. You didn't even carve it
Yeah,
at
exactly.
300.
Here's the thing.
I think that's a good number.
Here's the thing. Like I just want to say this. Like, if you win big, and you don't give anything at all, I feel that. Like, I feel like you're being selfish.
Oh,
You know who
you would give, dude.
No, I'm saying people. I'm saying like if you win big, and you don't like even you said like let's say you win 1,500, you at least offer I'm buying everyone
Yeah,
food,
that's what I would do.
And that's all.
and that's all that matters, right?
I know.
I'm
I
just
think
saying-
he knows.
I don't like when people win and they don't give shit from their winnings.
So wait, you're saying you should give something?
I think you should give something. I think if
Buying
I-
dinner
if
is
you're,
cool.
if
My
you're
thing,
going
yeah.
with, I'm talking. If you're by
No, but
yourself,
to be honest, like if someone won and they didn't give me anything, I think that's totally fine.
no. But if you're by yourself, I get it. But if you're like with like like your homies, like if you're with me, yeah, I'll buy you dinner. I'll do something too for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me thinking like this. I never would have got this money, and I want to be cool. Not cool. I want to just do a good deed. And here, Brian, here's $100. Fucking gamble, do what you want, have fun.
Yeah, it's
Or come gamble with me, dog. Let's go. And then you know what I'm saying? Because you don't even gamble, so it's like now you're gonna gamble. Let's go. You know.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. I just think you should give something because it wasn't money you had to begin with. But I understand Brian's perspective. Like, but it was like it was your own luck. It was bound to
You
happen.
don't really have to.
But you don't.
I appreciate it, and
feel-
I'll do it if you insist. The only way I'm like that, and I'm like, I'll be like, honestly, I'll give them half. It's with my parents.
Mm.
With them, it's like for sure.
Okay.
I would look at you guys probably the way you would look at your parents, though.
Yeah.
Like that's how I would see it with you guys.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's take
Man,
you to.
For-
Let's take Bill to Pachanga
I know we
So you
do
can
want to
win.
go.
so you can win dough.
I'm just trying to win the $200 I gambled
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. Thank you, B.
All right. Well, hey guys, this is spilling the frijoles.
So
and for
Pass
sorry,
the
what?
good, guys. Pass the
Yes,
good.
Yes.
All right.
You guys have to pass the good because I think if you don't, I think karma's a bitch.
For sure.
But this is spilling the frijoles. Hey, everyone that's watching on the YouTube section, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.
Let's go.
There it
ring
is.
my bell. I can't sing.
Damn,
Sorry, I
your
tried
voice
that high
cracked.
pitch.
Mhm. Did you
cracked.
hear that? Can you rewind that?
I'm
Voice
sorry.
crack.
Ring my bell. Oh wow!
Damn, he did it for
I
us.
lost it. I lost
Good
it.
night.
All right, good night, everyone. We love you. Brian, let them know about the merch.
Guys, it's all right here. We have it. You guys already know MexicanGueys.net. Check out our website. We just stocked up again.
Yeah.
We sold out on our largest. They're back in stock, guys. If you guys want our shirts, MexicanGueys.net.
Let's do it. Love
Let's
you guys.
go.